Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Draconian Fire Elementalist. I'm your host, Ultraviolent4, and we are making our way through the dungeon. We've just been offered Spellforged Servitor from our god, and this comes after some frantic surviving after we got shafted 3 floors. We got shafted to D9 and we still haven't worked our way back there legitimately. So for Spellforged, where is it? Here. So I looked it up and the spells that I know that it can cast Flame Tongue, Throw Flame, Fireball and Sticky Flame. So Flame Tongue and Throw Flame are not too exciting. But Sticky Flame and Fireball are very good for this stage of the game. And as well, if I keep going into higher level conjurations, there are later spells that it can get that are very strong too. So I'm thinking I will learn Spellforged. I'm going to turn Fire Magic off, focus Summonings, and I'll leave Conjurations going focused, and I'll leave spellcasting on, the dodging, the fighting, etc. And we'll see how we go for a bit. If I wield Staff of Wizardry, it's already at 86%. So with a little bit of summonings training, we should be fairly close to having this castable, which will be extremely strong to have Spellforge going in the lair. That's really early for this spell. It's usually more of a late game type thing. I've also noticed that in the first episode I said that this would be kind of like a mage tutorial, but I've never gone into full-on tutorial mode. So I guess if you have any questions about basically anything, and this applies for all my games, but particularly here, if you have any questions about things, please ask me. I'm more than happy to give you a better explanation for something. And the thing is that wow, this guy is... he's the one in plate armor. Yeah, so his armor is crazy good. I thought I'd try some shocks. There we go. So electric damage ignores AC somewhat. So I thought maybe shock would be able to do that last bit. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer. And as I started trying to say and then forgot, quite often I do stupid things. So you might say, "Hey Ultraviolent, how come you never use Breathe Lightning? Do you think it's bad?" And I might answer, "Well, actually, no, I don't think it's bad. It's just that I've never played Black Draconian before. And in fact, not many Draconians at all. So I just never remember to use it." Sort of thing. So, scroll of noise. I want to go to the stairs because it's going to potentially bring scary things to me. So yeah, I'm not the greatest player in the world. There are probably things that I do that are dumb or stupid. So if you notice them, it might just be that you've noticed something I didn't, etc. Feel free to let me know. I'm not going to take offense if I've been doing something bad. Okay, step around the corner. Good. Finally made it back to D9, by the way. What's our Spellforge? 77. So it's already dropping pretty quickly. Good. These guys I can shock. Alright. And then I guess it just depends on what spells I get offered next. But there's a good chance once we get Spellforge going that I might start training up a shield, because we should have pretty good offenses for a while after that. Something to 2. Why don't I just fireball them? I'm just sitting here slowly trying to shock things to death. I mean, it's working, but it's not fast. We'll go to Fashion and Protection. Sticky Flame. Sticky Flame again. Okay. Gonna make that Falchion B, maybe? Because it's the weapon that I'd prefer to fight with if I have to. The extra AC is probably more valuable to me than the extra damage that I would get from, say, the Whip of Electrocution. Something's to 3. Getting there. Book. If we wanted to, we could go all in on our +2 air aptitude. We've got Airstrike and Tornado here, but I don't think that's a good idea. We have a Regen Amulet. I think I'd like to ID this one. Guardian Spirit, no. Guardian Spirit is really bad on a mage because you live or die by your mana. So losing it in bad situations is exactly the worst time to be losing it. Shock. It's funny. I think it's a good level 1 spell. Like here we are just sort of on D9. We found Lair, but we're just pinging things with shock. Wow. That really hurt. That one shot we took there. Okay, another potion. There's the Orcish Mines entrance. We're not going to do either of those yet. Can we? I don't know how you get in there. It's a crazy Zom altar. I mean, I don't really want to get in there. They look like quite scary shapeshifters. And then I'm thinking we probably could go fight that Orc Warlord now. I think he's up another 4. Let's see. Well, there he is. He's a bit close for me to feel comfortable about this. I'm gonna pick another stair up. He should be over here somewhere. Spellforge to 58. Cool. Get that Wand of Lightning. An Orc Knight. I think he won't want to step in the fire. There's nothing. I was hoping there might be some loot in there, but there's nothing too exciting. Just a potion. Ah, sweet. Potion of heal winds. That's good. Let's ID, I guess, one of these potions. Resistance, and check out this ring. That one. +5 ring of protection. Okay, that's really good. That's way better than the +4 int. Even if the +4 int then lowers our spell power and chances. +5 protection is really good, if that wasn't already obvious. I guess we don't worry about this warlord then. I mean, he does offer quite a bit of experience. Maybe we'll try. So where are you? You're probably down here somewhere. There you are. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea. If we just kite him with sticky flame. And while he's stepped away from us, I think we'll eat something. Okay, good. Got him. Good. Back to, I think we're up to D10 now. Yeah, this is as far as we've gotten. Got, oh, that's only one. I was thinking we had a stack of them. Okay, Book of Minor Magic is really good because it has Blink in it. Previously it would have also had Repel Missiles, but no more. We'd like to learn Blink, but we only have one spell level. Are there any Amnesia? What's happening? My game is frozen. Just refresh it. You can see I've got the wiki open for Spellforge Servitor. Okay, are we back? Yeah, okay. Scroll of Amnesia. Okay, there are a couple. That's good for 2 reasons. One, because it gives us these spell levels, but 2, when we finally get Spellforge going, we don't want to know Flame Tongue, etc. Because then our Spellforge will use them instead of using the stronger spells. Okay, there's another one on D6. And I've been using Throw Flame, so I don't know if I really do want to get rid of it. I guess I do. No, I'll carry it with me. No, I won't, because I accidentally already used it. Alright, let's get rid of, where is it? Throw Flame. I'm gonna put my Fireball on X, and my Spellforge on Z. Alright, so now I can potentially use my macro as well to throw fireballs. And that lets us learn Blink, which at the moment a 7% chance to use Blink is pretty good. We might, once we get Spellforge going, train a few levels of translocations, but for the moment I feel pretty good with just 7. There's nothing else in that we want. No. So let's drop that. Good Minor Magic. Okay, let's try again. D10. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that does Fireball now. It caught me by surprise. So I'm going to be zapping a lot of things with Shock. Let's go more int. Alright, yeah, okay. So my macro will automatically just shoot stuff. Right. I'm not used to using Fireball with a macro. I've usually always just manually done it. Okay, so we're being hit by an unseen horror. So I'm going to pick a direction. Do we get it? No. If we can sticky flame it, there it is. That will show it to us. Yeah. That's kind of overkill, but those guys are immune to electricity. Put a flame down on that side. Sticky flame this guy. Alright, there we go. The bee menace. Ooh, more protection. We may as well see what this is. +4 protection. I think I'd rather just have 20 AC than the extra MP. The extra magic is really good, but having 20 AC and 14 EV at this point in the game is just insane. So yeah, I'd rather just use. There's Harold. Okay, so he does fire spells, so we want to have protection from fire on. And we've been netted. We can still cast while we're in a net. Okay, well, we ran out of mana. So maybe my decision... Oh, well, I couldn't have used it here this time anyway. Because we need to put protection from fire on. Sticky flame it. And... wrong thing. I wanted to try to use his own net on him. This is kind of a bad idea because we're just walking him around and he can bolt of fire us. What if we have a wand of acid we picked up at some point, and we'll go. His MR isn't so good. Oh, actually, it is. Let's go wand of lightning then, and we might try our breathe lightning ability. Here we go. I went the wrong way. Okay, maybe that's why you don't use it. I think that's run out. Yep, we'll go acid again. Alright, we got him. Ow. We'll go the protection. Right, and we'll not get cornered. Yeah, okay, he won't walk through it. We want to go heal up. I was about to say, I hope this isn't the floor with that crazy zombie thing. Because that hatch up could have put me in there for all I know. Glad it didn't. Whoops. Alright, let's put our protection back on now that Harold's dead. 52%. I think once I get conjurations to maybe 12 and spellcasting to 8, I'll turn them off and just focus summonings for a little bit just to get Servitor going. Alright, I keep forgetting that's no longer through flame. Scroll of brand weapon. None of these is too exciting. I guess we'll do our hunting sling. Whatever. kind of like, okay, the protection's fine as a mage, the Holy Wrath's fine, and then the Whip of Electrocution is kind of the best you can get anyway, so it doesn't leave much. Bolt of Magma, okay, that's a good one. I think Spellforge can do that as well. Let's have a look. Bolt of Magma, okay, that's another good one. I don't think we're going to have the spell levels for it though. We need one more spell level. Okay, that's good. That's another good spell to have. Bolt of Fire is preferable to Bolt of Magma if you're just a Fire Elementalist. But if you don't have Bolt of Fire, Bolt of Magma is fine. Scroll of Summoning, that's unfortunate. It's a waste. So we're on D11 now. This is maybe, whoops, still keep forgetting that that's no longer Throw Flame. Wonder Disintegration, I don't want that. It's pretty useless at this stage without any ability to dig. So D11 is kind of pushing your luck a little bit before going into Lair. So I think I'll just take it slowly, I'll see how it goes, and if I come across anything that's too scary, I'll just go back up and into Lair. A Glowing Rapier. It might be better than, well, let's just see. We don't have any Remove Curse. Let's not see. It's not a big deal anyway. More blinking. 3 scrolls of blinking is really good. It's hard to die when you have that many blinking. I mean, of course it's possible, it always is, but I'll have to be an idiot to die while I have 3 blinking. Spellcasting to 8. Right, we're out of magic. Huh. That guy did not care at all about the fire. Let's try our breath again. Whoa, okay. Did something that time. We are starving. Okay, we got 5 spell levels, cool. So let's go Bolt of Magma. If we have a look, our spell power is okay, but it would improve if we trained Earth Magic as well, because it's a 3 school spell: Conjurations, Fire, and Earth. I'm not going to train Earth though. Certainly not now. Maybe sometime in the future we could train a bit, although probably not because we have -2. So we can just use it with our Conjurations and our Fire. And I guess I'll leave spellcasting on now. Will I? No, I'll turn it off for a bit. We're out of spell levels again. But I think Vehumit is getting to the end of his gift phase. If I were counting it, you'd know the exact number. But basically, once you get to 6 Piety, he offers you 3 spells, and they'll be high level spells, and he'll offer them to you for the rest of the game. So there's no hurry in having spell levels for those. So I guess we'll go... I'll turn fighting off at 9 because 8.9 will kill me. And then we'll get Spellforge going. Okay, we've got marked. Once again, traps. Apparently nothing came. Okay. Oh, we can use our new bolt spell. It has less range than Bolt of Fire does. Okay, well, that's it for our mana. Probably can fight one almost dead yak. Maybe not. There we go. You can see we're quite often becoming hungry in these fights. Our spells are causing us quite a lot of spell hunger. Yeah, so fireballs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Spellforge is going to be even more. So we're going to get hungry very quickly in fights. 5 on Bolt of Magma as well. Hunger isn't a big deal overall, but it doesn't matter in fights, because if you are getting hungry in the middle of fights, if you're becoming starving, you can no longer cast anything. So that's where it matters. Right, we're out. What if we try this? Whoa, it's pretty cool actually when it actually hits stuff. Alright, D11, so let's go into Lair. We don't have any R poison. It's not a huge deal. We got pretty good defenses otherwise. 20 AC and 14 EV is very high. You hear a distant snort. Okay, let's magic map that. There's a labyrinth. And it is... This looks funny. But it's down, it's over here. It's this yellow one. There's a crystal ball. Unless you're willing to train a lot of evocations, don't bother. And unless you're planning to do 15 runes, it's probably not worth bothering to go that heavily into evocations. Alright, there's our lab. Let's eat some fruit, I guess. Ooh, whole bunch of shadows. They're kind of dangerous. They do a lot of damage. We got that one. Okay. Not so dangerous if you just blow them up, I guess. Right, so black means we're getting close to the exit. And this really straight wall, yeah, looks like that's it on my left here. Alright. So he has a Staff of Cold. If I XV him, it's just that. You can see he does a lot of damage though. He can hit for up to 35 plus 20 plus the Staff of Cold. So I need to be careful. Have a couple of hastes that I can use. I could cast, I have 4 potions of brilliance actually. So I'm thinking a Quaff of Brilliance. I'll call to him so he comes. Will he come? He's going to troll me by just... I'm going to step around this corner here and he's going to be standing right there. He's going to just nail me. Come on, guy. What are you doing? Or he's just trolling me by letting my brilliance run out. Where are you? Where did you go? Minotaur? Where'd you go? I feel like I'm in a horror movie. You know how in The Shining, where they're running through the labyrinth made out of hedges? And yeah, that's what it feels like right now. We know there's a Minotaur here, we've seen him. Where'd you go, guy? I lost my brilliance. I'm expecting, there he is, and he slowed me. So the thing about cold attacks is that as a what am I? I'm a Draconian. If you get hit by cold attacks, you get slowed. So that's really bad. I could just blink and then go with my original plan. I think that might be what I'll do. Because I could teleport as well, but then, I don't know, that doesn't seem great. So I'm going to Brilliance. And that, ooh, it's 22%, but it's still red. Let's have a go. This could be so bad. Okay, well we got it. So we got lucky. And it starts off by fireballing him. Okay, good. Alright, what we got there? There's also a ruined longbow. But we're not really that interested in going bows. I'll turn my auto pickup off. We have a bunch of things here. A triple crossbow, that sounds fun. A dazzling buckler, so an artifact buckler. A ruined scarf. So let's check out these things. Do we have remove curse? No. How do we not have remove curse? Alright, so I won't try the triple crossbow. I'm probably not going to use it, but it just sounds, yeah, okay, -1 aptitude. No, we're not going to be a crossbow user, although it does sound fun. Well, let's ID the dazzling buckler. A +3 buckler of RN and C Invis, that's really good. I'm going to put that on. This one. And I'm going to train shields. You only have to get to 4 points to have a buckler. And we don't have a cloak at all, so I guess we may as well throw the scarf on. Cold resistance. Okay, that's good. Looks like... Do I not get slowed if I have RC? Because it's been grayed out now. Let me see. I take off the scarf. Ah, okay, cool. So when you have cold resistance, you don't get slowed anymore. That's good to know. Or at least I believe that's what that's saying. An artifact axe could be interesting. Glowing hunting sling. And I guess that's all I want. I may as well carry the stealth and sack of spiders out of here. One of them I can't. Let's get rid of a glowing trident, or just a plain trident. We have no use for that anymore. Let's get the sack of spiders. Okay. And I guess the stuff of cold I don't really care about. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's drop the shield. I can come get that again if I ever want a shield in the future. Let's drop magical power for now. And then polymorph does much the same thing as paralysis, as does, well, enslavement is ID'd, so I'll hang on to that for now. And we can drop the manual stealth, the Book of Frost. Yeah, I don't need any of those spells. Okay, cool. I don't want to check out this hunting sling either. The +2 glowing hunting sling until I have remove curse. It's kind of, well, it's immune to... Oh, right, well I could bolt a magma. Either way, it's kind of overkill. Let's turn conjurations off. I'll also turn off fighting and dodging, even though they're not round numbers, that one. So we'll just go summonings and shields for now. We'll get our penalty gone, and then we'll get servitor up. Shields to 1. Okay, there's an ID. I still have, right, my auto pickup's off. There's Gastronaut. That's really scary. It's alright if I'm at full screen, but because then I can kite him with Fireball, but I don't want to be right next to him, and my Fireball is doing nothing. Yeah, okay, well that's not working. I don't have any other great tools unless I get Spellforged up. Okay, go away, rat. So I guess I'll just not worry about Gastronaut for now, and I can come back, because I would like to have a magical hat. In which case, I'll grab this Wand of Clouds. It's not too spectacular without any evocations training, but it can, if you're lucky, give you Clouds of Fire. Alright. Picking up with this gold. There's the ID scroll. I guess we'll go Potion, Agility. And I think that's most of the floor that we care about. Yeah. I'm just going to head down. Not down that one though. Not a hatch. Okay. Fireball is perfect for these groups of random enemies. Perfect except for the fact that I'm getting really hungry. But ignoring that, it's pretty perfect. We ran out of mana. We can fight these rats. I don't want to fight the Komodo dragon as well though. So I'm going to go to a different stair. We are just hungry. So hungry. Voraciously hungry. So let's see. This will be the test. No, we didn't hit us with cold, so we didn't get tested. I wanted to see if it would still slow us. Okay, glowing gloves, +2. That's more free AC. I like how we found more AC rings on our Draconian than we did on our Octopode. $34. Getting there. Alright, so we got, looks like we got Snake Pit as one of our branches. Which is fine. Spider is probably the better one as a fire elementalist because you're better at blowing up sort of weak packs. But Snake's fine. Is this guy ever gonna catch me? There we go. So he's faster than me, so he should catch me. Vehement offered us knowledge of Bolt of Cold. Bolt of Cold is probably better than Bolt of Magma, but we'd have to train Cold Magic, which don't really want to right now. Plus, I also declined to pick up a Staff of Cold, so I feel like we're kind of obligated to say that we never want to cast cold spells otherwise. So we have to retrospectively justify the decision we made before. That's not true, that's not a good idea. So the Book of Conjurations, this is the starting book if you're a conjurer. It used to have Battlesphere in it, which was very good, but that's gone now. The only other spell we'd maybe want here is Mystic Blast, but even I don't think so. We're doing fine with the spells we have. Holy Word. I think they're vulnerable to fire. Is that true? Let's XP them. No, they're not. Even though they're plants. Okay. You just get so hungry with our spells. As soon as we get our Spellforge going, I'm going to need to do more spell casting. Ooh. We don't have ID or Remove Curse, so I can't check out that amulet. We don't really need a second Wand of Clouds either. So, I'm going to turn those off. I can come find it again if the one I have ever runs out. A Salamander. Okay, well he's immune to fire. I think completely immune. Yeah. Bolt of Magma. You can see how it goes. Because it's... I think Bolt of Magma is partially irresistible. That missed. It hit him, but it does very little damage. Okay. So I think I just want to get away from this guy. Let's go to an upstairs. Here's an enemy that we'd want Bolt of Cold on. Gastronoc. Please leave me alone. And I'm going to head down. We have a lot of ID actually. Let's do our potions. And then we'll do, I guess, the amulet. Rage, no good. So we're at, what are we at? Almost 8.5 points of summonings, and we still, seems like we're still quite a long way off Spellforged. So it's proving a lot harder to learn than I thought it would be, actually. So in hindsight, I don't think that this was the correct choice to try to rush Spellforged like this. Oh well, we're kind of invested now. Shields to 3, so we've almost got the buckler done. Actually, that will help our spellcasting quite a bit. Maybe we're not as far from Spellforged as I was thinking, because we're still getting a shield penalty with the buckler. Yes, alright, we'll see about that. want to go back up while I have no magic. Well, there's a salamander. So looks like we're coming back down to heal up. Quite tanky. Can I really not hit these guys? I can if I do this. Summonings to 9. Yeah. I think once we get rid of the shield penalty, we'll probably pretty much be there. It also looks like we have shoals. Centaurs are not a lair enemy. So, but there is one shoals entrance vault that has centaurs, so it's probably shoals and snake. Let's do the war axe. No. The reason that I was checking it out is because it might have, say, +9 int on it. In which case, it would be very good to use as a caster. And when I say use, I mean to hold. You saw me. Shield's almost there. And I'm still mostly, even though I set up a macro, I'm still mostly choosing to auto-target Fireball because you can see that it's pretty bad at auto-aiming it. So if I were to macro here, it would shoot at just the one, whereas I can hit both if I do it manually. Just get hungry every single fight. It's crazy. We're gonna have a bad time in Snake if we don't get a bit better casting our spells. Shields to 4, okay. Yeah, so that puts Spellforged at 21. So I guess it's not quite castable yet, but I'm going to turn spellcasting back on because our hunger is pretty bad. No, I don't really want to shoot myself. Okay. So that was, yeah, that's the shell's entrance. So there's a wand in there that I can't get to. If I have a look with / hyphen, I can see it could be digging. I really want to get digging if that's what it is. So let's run through the steam. It's Ice Blast. Not so exciting. I'll carry it, but I'm going to turn it off. And I think that's our floor done. Alright, we'll grab this gold. And then we'll stop that one there. So it got a little bit long here. I didn't notice, sorry. Some extra bonus content. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.